In this video, we're going to be talking about a fundamentally important aspect of cryptocurrency. That is, what is a private key? What is your seed key? And how are these things that you should A, never give out, B, store in multiple locations, and C, never mix up with a public key? Hopefully this video will plant some knowledge in your brain that will last a lifetime so you never make any mistakes. Here we go.
Fat kiddo, fat kiddo.
Coach K, welcome back. All right, today we're going to talk about one of the most important things to learn about in cryptocurrency. When you have it, it is your private keys and your seed keys and the difference between a private and a public key. These are extremely important lessons to learn and could save you a lot of pain and suffering if you make mistakes with these things. So definitely pay attention to this because it's something that if you're new to cryptocurrencies and you don't understand, you must understand for your own security. This is what a public key looks like, okay? So a public key is what you share with other people when you want them to send you cryptocurrencies or when they want you to send them cryptocurrencies. You also have a QR code. So if you're standing with your friend that you owe $10, that you can pay them in Bitcoin by scanning their QR code and sending them the money. Okay, so you can send with the address or you can send with a QR code. Both will work and send your money to the destination that you please. So these are fine. You can share them. No problem. Public keys. Okay, as you see at the bottom, we have your address, which is your public key, and your private key. Your private key, and I'm going to say this like 5 times right now, you never share your private key. Reminder again, you never share your private key. Reminder again, never share your private key. Okay, why? Because your private key gives access to your cryptocurrencies. So if you have $100,000 in your Mu and someone gets that, or Mu is my Ether wallet, and you get that person's private key, if you put it in, you could steal all of their cryptocurrency because you basically gave them access to your wallet. So these keys are like the security to your wallet. The places that you might want to put them, you might want to put these keys, for example, into a safe deposit box or safe. And you want to put it in more than one location. And the reason why you're going to do that is because let's say, God forbid, you had a fire. Well, they're paper wallets, okay? So you want to have more than one location that's very secure. So a safe deposit box and a safe at home, 2 different houses safes, somewhere where someone can't just go and take it. You have to keep it very secure, okay? Especially if you have a lot of cash flow. Even if you don't, you probably still want to keep it secure though. So that's a paper wallet. This is also a Bitcoin paper wallet. Looks exactly the same as a QR code, as a public address, and as you can see, a private key right there in the screen. All right, so you don't share that address. You keep those super safe and, as you can see, laminated so that they don't get ruined by water, for example, okay, because it's really important. Now, another really important thing is if you have a Trezor or you have a Mu and you have a wallet from like your mobile, you want to keep your seed keys. So your seed keys work like a private key, okay? So your seed key will, if you lose your computer or anything like that, give you the ability to punch in the seeds on another Mu, for example, or another MetaMask or another Exodus wallet, for example, and you will get all your cryptocurrencies right in front of you, no matter if you lost your computer or not. As long as the person didn't have access to your funds, you'll be fine. So this is a really, really great thing to keep, just like your private keys, in a safe deposit box, in a safe, in more than one location, just in case anything ever happens. But there's a cool thing, and Trezor made it. It's called crypto steel. So here is something that A, cannot burn, and B, cannot rust. So if you have a crypto steel and you put it in a safe and there's a huge fire, you're still good. So that's the whole thing with crypto steel. It's $100, it's expensive. So most people would rather paper wallets like you see behind it, where you write down the seed keys, seed words, and that's fine. But you can also keep your recovery seed on a crypto steel, which is even more safe. So that's another option that you have thanks to Trezor. And that's basically what your private keys and your seed keys are. Okay, so make sure, as a reminder for you all, never share either your private keys or your seed keys. And if you do, expect that person to be one person you trust the most, because if they go into your account, they can't empty it. So your security matters. This is why you can be technically your own bank, not really, but kind of. So you have to be protective of those things that you hold. And it's never a bad idea if you have a lot of cryptocurrencies to put them in a safe deposit box if you're not going to be trading them. It's just an idea. Anyways, that's what you do to keep yourself secure. Coach K, sign off.
Fat kiddo, fat